Hello, welcome to my new video. My name is Sophie, for those of you who have been following me. Thanks for bearing with me. I know it's been a minute and I know a lot of you have been requesting a new video, a follow-up video about Tilburg University and the general lifestyle in Tilburg, and I'm working on it. So my plan was to do it with another friend who was also studying at Tilburg University and can give you some more insights about it, but it's gonna take a little while longer. Sorry about that. I hope it's not gonna take another year, but for now I'm gonna do a video that's very important to me personally. I felt like it was more urgent than the Tilburg University video, so I hope you're also gonna enjoy this video. You can always leave me some feedback in the comment section if you have any questions or want to share your story. Also feel free to text me on Instagram. A few of you have been texting me on Instagram and I'm usually very responsive, so just feel free to text there and I respond as soon as possible. Now we're gonna start. I hope you enjoyed this video. One of the most important points that I can't stress enough is that it's okay not to be okay, and that everyone is struggling at some point. For me, this was always very clear because I've been studying psychology for the past 3.5 years now. I'm in my master's programs, I'm studying clinical psychology, and I've been made aware of the fact that mental illness can occur at any point and that everyone has problems and that everyone's going through a hard time at some point. But I also realized that not everyone sees it that way and not everyone has such an accepting environment who would support you no matter how your mental health would look like. And I also realized there are a lot of people who are not aware of the fact that everyone is struggling. If you're mentally ill, it always seems like that everyone else is fine but you, and that no one has problems but you, but that's not the case. For example, a couple of years ago, I was going through a very hard time and I wouldn't sleep and I would cry every night and I would feel really bad, and it was so hard for me to open up to someone. I actually recently told a very good friend about this and she said, I was going through the same thing. And that's usually the case if you open up. If you tell a friend that you've been feeling sad, 99% of the time that person can understand what you're going through. Let it be stress, let it be sadness, let it be anger or anything. It's just human to feel emotions, and not only positive ones but also negative ones. And realizing that everyone is struggling was such a relief to me, and is hopefully also a relief to you, because it's okay not to be okay. I can't stress this point enough. If you're feeling down sometimes, don't be mad at yourself, don't ignore those emotions, don't act like they don't exist. You're not supposed to be always happy, you're not supposed to be feeling joy all the time. It is okay to be angry sometimes, it is okay to be sad sometimes, but it's not okay to keep those emotions inside of you, and it's not okay not to share them, because the moment you close up and not let anyone know what you really feel is the moment you become lonely, and is the moment when your feelings get worse, because you feel like the rest of the world is okay, you're not okay, and for you it's not okay to feel that way. But it is okay to feel those emotions, and everyone has a hard time sometimes. The moment you open up to your friends, you bond better with your friends, you instantly have a way better connection because you share something very personal with them, something you feel insecure about, but also that can help you get through the time. It is shown that social support is one of the main factors that reduce anxiety, reduce depression, reduce basically any kind of illness, just with the help of your friends or family members. And no one will beat you up if you tell them you're not okay, or that you've been sad, or that you've been angry, If you sit down with them and explain to them why you're feeling that way and how it makes you feel, they can better empathize with what you're going through and can work from there. You're not alone in this world, and there are always people there who love you and who support you, who want you to open up to them and who want you to share everything with them. So by going that step, and I know it's not easy to say you're not okay. It was never easy for me too. It took me a long time to be very open about my negative feelings, and it's still not easy sometimes. I still rather say I'm okay or I'm fine, like Ross said in Friends. But that's not the truth. And you can't be okay 100% of the time. And everyone goes through stressful moments once in a while. And I just want to let you know that there will be better times. And there will be times where you feel happier. And you can share that happiness. Some people even have problems sharing happy moments. No matter what you're going through, no matter what you're feeling, it's always okay to share. It should always be appreciated what you share. And those people who don't acknowledge you sharing your feelings are not your friends. It's as simple as that. People who can't listen to you, don't have an open ear for you, and won't help you through a difficult time are fake friends. They're not people who you want to keep in your life. I'm surrounded by psychologists. Everyone I vent to is super open and super helpful, always bring out their therapeutic skills whenever I want to talk about some issue, which I really appreciate. And I know that this is not always the case with everyone and every circle of friends. But if your friends don't listen to you or won't make an effort to help you, you should maybe consider making new friends or turning to someone else. I also want to talk about therapy. I personally have never been to therapy. I know some family members of mine have been to therapy and also some friends, and they always reported positive things. If you feel like you can't handle your feelings anymore, or you need to talk to a rather objective person rather than your friends and your family, you should seek help. This is probably the scariest but most important step, seeking help. This can start by telling your friends, as I said before, but this can also start by seeking help from a professional. And if you think your problems are not important enough, I can assure you this is the biggest mistake you can do, because your problems are important. Your struggles are important. This is why psychologists are there. They're there to help you through your problems, no matter how big or small. And stress is always subjective. For some people, an issue seems small, and for some people, the same issue seems ginormous. But that also means everyone's problems should be important, and everyone's struggle and everyone's sorrows should be heard. And if you can't vent to your friends, if you can't vent to your family, if you just can't go the step to open up in front of your loved one and your significant other, then please go to a professional who can help you. They won't judge, they won't share any information with anyone. It's just you and the psychologist. And no matter what you have to tell, I can assure you they will listen and they will understand and they will make an effort to make you feel better. Please seek help, because your problems are important, and if you don't do anything about them, they will get worse and you will get worse. And your mental health also affects your physical health. It affects everything. It affects your whole well-being, your quality of life. What is more important than your well-being? So I know that it's not accepted everywhere, and it gets more and more accepted in several countries, but mental health should be equalized to physical health. Seeking help from a therapist, a professional, isn't something you should be ashamed of. And not only people with a personality disorder or people who try to commit suicide go there. Of course, those people also belong there, but also people who have been sad, who have been angry, and who don't know how to handle those feelings by themselves should go to a therapist. If they can't open up to friends, and I'm talking to you too, sometimes I'm talking in the third person, but it also concerns you. If you feel like you can't open up to anyone, open up to a psychologist. It is important to seek help before your symptoms get worse, before your feelings get worse. I will also write down some phone numbers down below for those of you who might have suicidal thoughts and who haven't been feeling well. And I'll try to link some websites. I hope that's gonna work. If this video affected you the right way and you feel like going the next step now, and you feel like talking to someone right now, you can also call those hotlines and they will help you. Lastly, I want to say that your mental health reflects your lifestyle. If you're not good mentally, maybe it's time to think about how to change the way you're living. Let it be your diet, let it be your circle of friends, let it be your job, or let it be relationship issues. There's always room for improvement, and your mental health basically signals you if you need to change something or not. And if you're not feeling well, you have to talk about it, and do it as soon as possible before things turn worse. This is the first step to a better well-being and to a better life. And I hope I could help at least one person with this video, and give me a thumbs up if you liked it. If you have any questions or any suggestions for future videos, just comment down below, and I'll see you soon.